Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 652 of the Daily 180, and I'm staying one more time with Patton Oswalt in Tribe of Mentors, his interview with Tim Ferriss in the Tribe of Mentors. And one of the things that I'm coming across this with Patton Oswalt. I've seen it with a lot of other people. I think I've mentioned it with some other people in some of their interviews. But I think this bears repeating and bears some more exploration. And that is, he says, in the last 5 years, what new belief or habit has improved your life? He says daily meditation, which I'm going to come back to a little bit later. But then he says, in the last 5 years, what have you become better at saying no to? And he says, I've definitely become better at saying no as a snap decision rather than something I need to feel that I need to go and brood about. Most of us, I think when let me rephrase. At times in my life when I have known where I was going, where I knew what I wanted to do, I knew what was going on, I had a plan, I had things that I was trying to work toward, and people would come up to me and say, "Hey, Todd, you're great, you're interesting, you're busy." They always tell me to get a busy person to help me with my project. I have this project, I'd like you to help me. And I could look at it and I could say, is that going to lead me toward what I'm trying to accomplish or not? And if the answer was not, I would say, no, I'm sorry. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. At times in my life when I have not known what I was going to do, people come up to me with ideas and opportunities all the time. Hey, what about this? Well, maybe. Hey, what about this? Well, maybe. Hey, what about this? Well, maybe. And in those periods of time in my life, I've been very distracted. I've been very all over the place. And so this idea of what are you getting? What is it that makes saying no powerful? What is it that makes saying no work? What is it that makes saying no difficult? I think for me, and I'm not necessarily saying this for everybody, but I think for me, the thing that makes saying no easier, powerful, all of those kinds of things is that I know where I'm going. I know what it is that I really want. So if you find yourself in a situation where people come up to you and they suggest things and you're having a difficult time saying no, maybe granted, for some people, it's because they're a people pleaser and they don't want to make people feel bad. But if that's not you, and you're still having a tough time saying no, and you're not sure, maybe it's because you don't know where it is that you want to go. Maybe it is because you just don't have a plan for where it is that you're trying to go, and you're looking for things. In those kinds of situations, maybe not a bad idea. But if you know where you're going, if you feel like when somebody presents something, you're like, ah, man, not really. May I challenge you today to be strong enough to say no? And what I'm going to suggest is let's come back. I'm going to come back later on today and I'm going to let you know if I've had an opportunity to practice that. This has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Hey, if you enjoy what we do here, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to subscribe, hit the button to be reminded when we're coming down and doing live stuff. In the meantime, as I always say, Nolum Diem, we'll see you next time.